A very good morning to all of you. So, in the last class, we were discussing about the preparation methods of preparation of hydrogen. Okay. So today we will discuss about the hydride formation. Okay. So now this is a chemical property, the hydride formation. Okay. So before move on to some other properties, we will do this property, hydride formation. Now, how this hydride is formed and what is hydride? So when a dihydrogen when dihydrogen react with any element, okay, dihydrogen react with any element, they they will form they will form binary compounds. Okay, they will form binary compounds and are known as hydrides. Okay, so the journal representation is hydrides. The journal representation की अगर बात करें, that is MXN. Okay, so MXN is the journal representation of hydrides. Okay, where MHN. Okay, because here we have H as a hydride. Okay, so these hydrides are further of three types. Okay, the first one is ionic hydride. These hydrides are of three types. The first one is ionic hydride. The second is interstitial hydride or metallic hydride. Interstitial or metallic, okay, hydride. And the next is molecular hydride. Molecular hydride. Okay, so these are the three main types of hydrides. So ionic hydrides are formed by those elements whose electronegativity is less than that of hydrogen. Okay, so for example, uh, group number 1 and 2 elements, 1 and group number 2 elements, so they will form ionic hydrides because their electronegativity is less than that of hydrogen. Okay, for example, we have sodium, magnesium, calcium. They will form ionic hydride. And interstitial metallic hydride are formed by D block elements and F block elements. F block elements. Okay, so these two will form interstitial or metallic hydride. And molecular hydrides are formed by P block elements. Generally, P block elements will form, or some S block elements are also there. So generally, P block elements. Okay, so let us discuss them one by one. So firstly we have uh, ionic hydride. Okay, so in ionic hydride, the element which is forming the hydride has electronegativity less than that of hydrogen. Okay, so the first one is ionic hydride. This is very important. Ionic hydride. So why they are called as ionic hydride? Because there is ionic bond. Okay, there is a transfer of electron takes place. So पहला point तो ये आ जाएगा. So in this hydride, okay, in this type, electrons are gained by dihydrogen. Okay, so electrons are gained by dihydrogen. So that is why they are known as hydride, because here the oxidation state of hydrogen is -1. Oxidation state of hydrogen is -1. Okay, so that is why this is known as ionic hydride, because there is ionic bond formation, there is electrostatic force of attraction. Okay, now The second point is uh, they are crystalline in nature. They are white crystalline solid. They are white crystalline solid. Okay, so they are white crystalline solid. They have a perfect crystal lattice. That is why they are known as crystalline solid. Now, the third point is they the examples. Okay, I'm writing some examples. So example is for example we have sodium hydride, magnesium hydride, calcium hydride. Okay, so these are the some examples. Now the fourth point is how they will form. So they are formed when hydrogen is uh, taking a place is taking the place in the gaps. Okay, तो हाइड्रोजन क्या करता है, वो गैप्स के अंदर क्या करता है, रिसाइड करता है. ओके, सो हाइड्रोजन, द हाइड्रोजन एटम trap in the gaps, okay, between the metal atoms, okay, in the crystal lattice without disturbing the arrangement, without disturbing the arrangement. Okay, without disturbing the arrangement means the volume remain the same. That is, volume remain the same. Volume remain unchanged. Okay, so volume remain unchanged. So if for example this is the crystal site. Okay, this is the crystal site, and these are some of the gaps. Okay, so these are some of the gaps. So hydrogen occupy these sites. Okay, hydrogen occupy these gaps. So now if the volume remain the same but the mass is increased, and we all know that density is directly proportional to mass and inversely proportional to volume. So it means that if volume remains same and mass is increased, so density will also increase. It means their density is higher than that of the metal. Okay, metal, so they have higher density. Okay, so the fifth point is they have higher density. Okay, higher density. This is the fifth point. And the sixth point is on the basis of their physical property, that is they have high melting and boiling point. Okay, they have high melting and boiling point. High melting point and boiling point. Okay, because they are so compact, they have crystalline form, so uh, that is why they have high melting and boiling point. They have high heat of fusion. Okay, now next point is when they react with water. Okay, when they react with water, they gives alkali and hydrogen gas. Okay, so on reaction with water, on reaction with water, they give alkali or base, they give bases and hydrogen gas. Okay, for example, if we have sodium hydride plus water, it gives NaOH plus hydrogen gas. Okay, hydrogen gas will leave. So अल्कली का फॉर्मेशन हुआ और हाइड्रोजन गैस का फॉर्मेशन हुआ. Okay, so next point is they also act as a very good reducing agent because they are quite unstable and they have hydrogen, so that is why they can easily supply their hydrogen. Okay, for example, they also act as, this is the next point, they also act as a very good reducing agent, okay, reducing agent, or they can also produce some other strong reducing agent like sodium aluminum hydride, sodium boron hydride. So they can also produce them. Okay, we will discuss this thing also. Now they act as a very good reducing agent. Example, for example, we have SiCl4 react with sodium hydride. Okay, for example, sodium hydride. So it will give SiH4 plus 4 NaCl. Okay, here here the oxidation reduction takes place because the removal of a electronegative element takes place. Okay, as we all know, removal of electronegative element is also known as reduction. So removal of this chlorine takes place. That is why this is reduction. Okay, so reduction takes place. Now the next point is I point. So that is they react with some other species. They react with, they are not so stable. Uh, they are quite reactive. They react with other compounds to form complex hydrides. Okay, which are very good reducing agents. Okay, for example, if we have lithium hydride react with aluminium chloride to give Li AlH4. This is known as uh, uh, lithium aluminium hydride, lithium aluminium hydride. Okay, and it is a very good uh, reducing agent. Similarly, we have sodium boron hydride. Okay, सोडियम बोरॉन हाइड्राइड भी बहुत बढ़िया रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट है. तो ये बनता कैसे है? इट इज फॉर्म्ड व्हेन सोडियम हाइड्राइड रिएक्ट विद B2H6. ठीक है, व्हेन इट रिएक्ट विद B2H6 देन सोडियम बोरॉन हाइड्राइड बनता है. These two are a very good reducing agent and we use them in organic chemistry in most of the reactions. Okay, now there are two or three exceptions. Some ionic hydrides exist in polymeric form. Okay, for example this BeH2. So BeH2 क्या है? Polymeric form में exist करता है like this BeH, and there are two bridged hydrogen. ठीक है, so like this they will generally the elements having electronegativity ranges from 1.4 to 2. They show polymeric nature. ठीक है, or they will form polymeric hydrides. Okay, so this is all about the ionic hydrides. Okay, so keep in your mind these all points, these 7 or 8 points. Now the next one is metallic or interstitial hydride. Okay, so the second is metallic or interstitial hydride. The second is metallic or interstitial hydride. Okay, so metallic or interstitial hydride. Okay, so metallic or interstitial hydrides. So they are formed by D block elements and F block elements. So from group number 3 to 5. Okay, from group number 3 to 5 elements, as we all know that D block elements are contain group number 3 to 10. Sorry, 12. ठीक है, तो जो डी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट्स ऑफ ग्रुप नंबर 3 से लेके ग्रुप नंबर 10 तक होते हैं. सो आउट ऑफ दीज ग्रुप नंबर 3 to 5 will form hydrides. For example, we have scandium will form, titanium will form, vanadium will form. Okay, and some other higher elements like we have zirconium. Okay, they will also form. Okay, zirconium, even lanthanum will also form. So they all form hydride, but Similarly, from group number 6, okay, from group number 6, chromium will form. Okay, chromium can easily form hydrides, but from group number I think 6 to 10. Okay, from group number 6 to 10 they will not form. Okay, so they will not form hydrides. Okay, so from group number 6 to 10. Okay, so 6 is in chromium. From 7 to 9 I think. Okay, yeah, from group number 7 to 9 they will not form hydrides. The reason is that they for the formation of hydride. Okay, तो हाइड्रोजन को क्या करना है हमने, फॉर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ हाइड्राइड द हाइड्रोजन शुड बी रिड्यूस्ड ना. ओके, so the hydrogen should be reduced by taking 2 electrons. ठीक है, it will get reduced to H minus 1. तो H minus 1 में reduce होना चाहिए if it is taking if it is accepting 2 electrons. Okay, but these elements which are in group number 7 to 9 they will not reduce hydrogen. Okay, but they will do opposite thing, they will accept electron from hydrogen. Okay, तो हाइड्राइड नहीं बनता. हाइड्राइड की जगह क्या होता है कि वो प्रोटॉन की फॉर्मेशन हो जाती है. द एलिमेंट्स विच आर प्रेजेंट इन ग्रुप नंबर 7 टू ग्रुप नंबर 9 they will not able to give their electrons, they will accept electron, the lone pair, the electron which is already present in H2. Okay, so they will accept electron from hydrogen and formation of proton takes place. So that is why they are not able to form hydrides. Okay, तो hydride formation के लिए necessary condition ये है कि that we have to supply electron to hydrogen, dihydrogen. ठीक है, तो जब तक डाइहाइड्रोजन को इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं मिलेगा तब तक उसकी ऑक्सीजन स्टेट माइनस वन कैसे बनेगी. ठीक है, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द रीजन व्हाई दे विल नॉट फॉर्म. एंड इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द ग्रुप नंबर 10 to 13 sorry 12, 10 to 12 elements, they will again form. Okay, for example if we talk about zinc, तो जिंक भी फॉर्म करता है, कैडमियम भी फॉर्म करता है, मरकरी गोल्ड भी फॉर्म करता है, प्लैटिनम भी फॉर्म करता है, निकल भी फॉर्म करता है. सो दे ऑल विल फॉर्म हाइड्राइड्स. Okay, and they will form best hydrides. Okay, and this from group number 7 to 9 is known as hydride gap. ठीक है, hydride gap, because there is a gap between the formation of hydrides. From group number 3 to 5 बनाते हैं and there is a gap, then there is a gap from group number 7 to 8, and then group number 10 to 12 can also form hydrides. Okay, so this is known as hydride gap, and the properties are, they have same properties as that of metal. Okay, the properties are same as that of metal, so that is why they are also known as metallic hydrides. Okay, their properties just match the metal which we have taken. Okay, तो जो मेटल हमने लिया है उसके साथ ही जो प्रॉपर्टीज हैं वो हाइड्राइड की मैच करती हैं. दैट इज व्हाई दे आर नोन एज मेटालिक हाइड्राइड्स. एंड व्हाई दे आर नोन एज इंटरस्टिशियल हाइड्राइड्स, बिकॉज दे अगेन ऑक्यूपाई द इंटरस्टिशियल साइट्स. ओके, इंटरस्टिशियल साइट्स आर द स्पेस between the metals. Okay, so the hydrogen will occupy that space, but the space is so small that the whole structure gets distorted. Okay, so distortion हो जाता है जिसकी वजह से the density will decrease because there is an increase in the mass, increase in the volume as well, and the increase in volume is more as compared to the increase in mass. That is why the density will decrease. So कुछ एक points आप अपनी notebook में लिखते रहे साथ साथ that the formation leads to decrease in the density, and they have the similar properties or they have the similar features as that of the metal from which they are formed. ठीक है, तो ये आपको याद रखना है. The next property is that these metals, for example we have nickel, platinum, they have a huge tendency to accept electrons, accept hydrogens. Okay, they have a huge tendency to attract the hydrogen gas. For example, if we kept this platinum in a beaker in which hydrogen gas is there, then the whole hydrogen gas gets adsorbed, not absorbed. Okay, so listen carefully. This is adsorbed, not absorbed. So adsorption जो है वो एक अलग अलग phenomena है, absorption एक अलग phenomena. What is adsorption? Adsorption is a phenomena in which the solute or the gas gets collected on the surface, just on the surface of the metal, such that the concentration of the solute or the gas is increased on the surface as compared to the bulk. Okay, so adsorption क्या होता है कि सारी की सारी जो solute है all gas gets collected on the surface. Okay, so there is also a mechanism, okay, why adsorption takes place and how it takes place. ठीक है, there is a whole mechanism and you will learn it in 12th class in a chapter that is surface chemistry. Okay, so surface chemistry एक branch है chemistry की who deals with all the phenomena occurs on the surface like evaporation, crystallization and many more. So adsorption में क्या होता है कि this hydrogen gas gets absorbed on this platinum, and platinum क्या है, it can absorb hydrogen 935 times its own weight. Okay, so that is why they are known as hydrogen provider. Okay, hydrogen provider or hydrogen storage. Okay, they are also known as hydrogen storage or the source of hydrogen. And one more thing, this process of adsorption of gases, okay, adsorption of liquid also takes place, adsorption of some other substance will also take place. But if gas is absorbed on any metal, okay, adsorption of gases on metals is known as occlusion. Okay, occlusion, this is known as occlusion, OCCLUSION. Okay, this thing you have to keep in your mind. And these are known as, like platinum, nickel, these are known as sources of hydrogen. Okay, sources of hydrogen because they have a tendency to attract and retain hydrogen on their surface. This property is known as occlusion, and that is why they are used as a very good reducing agent in some of the reactions. For example, as we all know that we do hydrogenation of oil. ठीक है, hydrogenation of oil. So उसमें क्या होता है, alkenes gets converted into alkenes. Okay, in the presence of any metal. For example, we have nickel plus hydrogen, platinum or palladium. Okay, palladium is also. So these three metals are the most important sources of hydrogen: palladium, platinum and nickel. Okay, so this is another point of this is another application of this metallic or interstitial hydride. Now one more thing you have to keep in your mind, that these are non-stoichiometric compounds. Okay, what are non-stoichiometric compounds? So non-stoichiometric compounds are those which doesn't follow the law of multiple so constant proportion. Okay, so they are non-stoichiometric compounds. Okay, these are non-stoichiometric compounds. So why these are non-stoichiometric compounds? Because with the change in temperature and pressure, their chemical formula gets changed. Okay, so for example, we have lithium hydride. So lithium hydride's chemical formula will also change. Okay, lithium hydride chemical formula changes to near about 2.85. Okay, or 2.84. So it gets changes with the temperature and pressure, and they will not follow the law of definite composition. Okay, ionic hydrides की अगर बात करें, these ionic hydrides are stoichiometric hydrides. Okay, because their formula is fixed, it will not change with the temperature or pressure, but they are non-stoichiometric compound because their formula will get changed. Okay, their formula will get changed. For example, we have LaH और some other compounds D block element कोई भी अगर हम लें तो उनका क्या है, formula जो है वो change होता रहता है. Okay, so this is all about the metallic or interstitial hydrides. So let's move on to the next type of hydrides, that is molecular hydrides. Okay, so molecular or covalent hydrides. So the third type of hydride is molecular or covalent hydride. I think this topic is a very important topic of this chapter. Okay, so hydrides, and there are some other topics like the preparation of hydrogen is very important, and uh, heavy water, okay, hardness of water, this is also very good topic, okay, very important topic. And the third type is molecular or covalent hydride, okay, molecular or covalent hydrides. Now these hydrides are formed by those elements which have comparable electronegativity as that of hydrogen. Okay, so these formed by only those elements which have some comparable electronegativity. For example, some p block elements. Okay, some p block elements will form. Okay, and there is a different nomenclature of these compounds. So for example, we have pH3, NH3, water. Okay, so these all are examples of molecular or covalent hydrides. Okay, this is known as phosphine. Okay, phosphine. Okay, and this is known as oxidane, I think, oxidane. Okay, so and similarly, this is known as ammonia. Okay, this is known as ammonia, or this is also known as azane. Okay, तो इसे azane भी बोलते हैं. So there is some different nomenclature. This is known as phosphate. Okay, तो ये मैंने इसलिए नोट किया because at last we use suffix as an. ठीक है, तो suffix जो है वो हम an use करते हैं. This is a nomenclature. Okay, azane, ammonia is known as azane, and water is known as oxirane. I think oxirane or oxidane, and pH3 known as phosphate. Okay, so they have a similar property as that of uh, uh, sorry, they have they both have similar electronegativity. Okay, so there is a very less difference between the electronegativity. Okay, now one more thing, but in case of water there is a huge difference between the electronegativity of hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so there are some exceptions also. Now how they will form, or what are its types? So there are three types. Generally there are three types. So deficient, okay, deficient वाले भी होते हैं हमारे पास. Deficient means those have after the formation they have deficient electrons. Okay, for example, if we talk about BCl3. Okay, so BCl3 has only 6 electrons, so their octet is incomplete. Okay, so their octet is incomplete. That is why they are known as electron deficient hydrides. Okay, similarly we also have इलेक्ट्रॉन रिच. ओके, इलेक्ट्रॉन रिच हाइड्राइड्स. इलेक्ट्रॉन रिच वो हो जाएंगे जिनके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन ज्यादा होंगे. ओके, सो एंड दीज आर बिलोंग टू ग्रुप नंबर 13. ठीक है, तो ग्रुप नंबर 13 एलिमेंट जितने भी हैं दे विल फॉर्म डेफिशिएंट हाइड्राइड्स. ओके, सिमिलरली ग्रुप नंबर 15 एलिमेंट्स they will form electron rich hydrides. Okay, so they will form electron rich hydrides. For example we have, wait a minute. Okay, so for example we have group number 15 like NH3. ठीक है, NH3 में क्या है? There is a lone pair of electron over nitrogen. Okay, so lone pair of electron अगर बच गया, it means they are electron rich. Okay, so they are electron rich in nature. Similarly we have group number 14 elements. ठीक है, तो group number 14 elements have exactly the same electrons. Okay, in order to complete its octet they have the exact. Okay, or they are also known as electron definite hydrides or electron exact hydrides. Okay, for example we have CH4, SiH4, okay, GeH4. Okay, similarly here we have PH4, SbH4, SbH3. Okay, so these all are these all are electron rich, and these are electron exact. Okay, electron exact or electron definite hydrides. Is it clear? Now, one more thing you have to keep in your mind, that if we talk about their stability, so their stability will decrease as the size of the atom increase. Okay, जैसे जैसे size atom का बढ़ता है वैसे वैसे their stability will decrease as the size of the atom will increase. So one more thing, they will become more reducing in nature. Okay, so there is a property known as thermal stability. ठीक है, थर्मल स्टेबिलिटी जो है वो डाउन द ग्रुप क्या होती है, डिक्रीज होती है. एंड इफ द थर्मल स्टेबिलिटी डिक्रीजेस द NH बॉन्ड, ठीक है, NH एज द साइज ऑफ द एटम इंक्रीज. ठीक है, जैसे जैसे साइज बढ़ेगा वैसे वैसे इस बॉन्ड की जो स्टेबिलिटी है वो कम होएगी. एंड वी कैन इजिली दे कैन इजिली लीव दिस हाइड्रोजन. तो उतना ही बढ़िया फिर ये क्या करेंगे, रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट का काम करेंगे. So that is why their reducing character increases down the group. Okay, or you can also say that this thermal stability is inversely proportional to the reducing character. Okay, thermal stability is very low. Okay, or it will decrease down the group. Okay, now there is one exception. ठीक है, अब वो exception की बात करते हैं. The exception is for example this is our group number 15, and next we have group number 16. For example, water, H2SC, selenium, H2PO. ठीक है, and similarly we have group number 17 elements, HF, HCl, HBr, HI. Now as we all know that on going from top to bottom, their stability will decrease, or the bond will become weaker. Okay, and the reducing character increases. But there is an exception, that the elements which are present on the top, okay, have higher melting and boiling point, and they have more stability. Okay, now the reason is that they will form hydrogen bond. Okay, they have a tendency to form hydrogen bond. You have to keep in your mind this word, FON, phone. Okay, F means fluorine, O means oxygen, and N stands for nitrogen. Now these three elements have a tendency to form hydrogen bond. Okay, so due to the formation of hydrogen bonding with the other molecules, this NH3 can easily form hydrogen bond with some other molecule. Okay, NH3 का एक अलग molecule से मिलके क्या करेगा, ये बना सकता है. ठीक है, हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड. Similarly, this water can easily form hydrogen bond. This HF can easily form hydrogen bond. So that is why these three are exceptions. These three have high boiling point due to hydrogen bonding. Okay, now how we can form these hydrides? Just simply we can easily react them. Okay, directly react them. For example, we all know that Haber process is there. तो Haber process में हम क्या करते हैं, N2 react with H2. Okay, N2 react with H2 to form 2NH3. So this is a method of preparation. Similarly, we can also do hydrolysis. ठीक है, this is the first method. We can also do H2 plus O2, water बनाता है. ठीक है, similarly H2 plus F2 will also form HF. तो ऐसे ही हम सभी बना सकते हैं by directly reacting. Now the second method is by doing hydrolysis. ठीक है, hydrolysis कैसे करेंगे? For example, we have aluminium nitride. Okay, we can easily do hydrolysis. तो hydrolysis करने पे क्या होगा, NH3 की formation होगी. Okay, plus AlO3, Al2O3 will form. Okay, so NH3 की formation होगी and Al2O3 will form. Similarly, we have magnesium nitride, Mg3N2. Okay, and if we do its hydrolysis, we will get MgOH. Sorry, here aluminium hydroxide will form. Similarly, here magnesium hydroxide will form and NH3 will form. Okay, so this is the second method. We can also prepare phosphine and bromine also. Okay, तो हम ब्रोमीन भी फॉर्म कर सकते हैं बाय टेकिंग नाइट्रोजन की जगह अगर हम बोरॉन ले लें तो वो भी हम फॉर्म कर सकते हैं, लाइक AlB. Okay, AlB or some other compounds are also there. So like we can also use some other compound. Similarly, if we have if we react this BCl3 with if we react BCl3 with lithium aluminium hydride, ठीक है, तो रिड्यूस करवा सकते हैं हम इसे एंड वी विल गेट BH3 प्लस LiCl3 LiCl प्लस AlCl3. तो दिस इज अ वेरी गुड मेथड टू प्रिपेयर BH3. ठीक है, तो BH3 बनाने का भी एक और अच्छा मेथड हमें आ गया बाय रिएक्टिंग इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिवली स्पीसीज और हैलोजन कंटेनिंग स्पीसीज विद लिथियम एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्राइड, सोडियम बोरॉन हाइड्राइड. तो बहुत सारे हमारे पास मेथड है, बट यू हैव टू कीप इन योर माइंड दीज ऑल प्रॉपर्टीज. ठीक है, तो ये प्रॉपर्टीज आपको याद रखनी है. फॉर्मेशन वगैरह तो हम ऐसे ही कर लेंगे. दीज टू मेथड्स आर इनफ, डायरेक्टली रिएक्टिंग और रिएक्शन विद वाटर. ठीक है, ये दो मेथड ही बहुत अच्छे हैं. So these are the some main types of hydrides. Okay, so revise these all topics again and again, and I hope you found this lecture very helpful. So thank you so much for watching the lecture.